Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally going to be trying out the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I finally got my hands on this during the most recent restock, and it came in the mail a couple days ago, but I had to wait because I lost our mail key, so I had to wait for our landlord to open our mail. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's clear and it has a matte white top. I got the shade Fair 5, which is the lightest shade. I was a little bit nervous from the swatches because all of them looked so different. Like some of the swatches made this look super light and some of the swatches made it look a little bit darker or like a weird yellow tone. I haven't tried this on my face, but I did swatch it when I got it, and it does dry down a tiny bit darker, so I think it'll be a perfect match. I'm gonna read real quick what the website says about the concealer. It says, a lightweight, creamy, full coverage concealer formulated with soft blurring pigments to create the ultimate matte, flawless complexion. So the finish is matte, but I've been seeing everywhere that they say it's very natural looking. You can wear it on no makeup days, and supposedly you don't even have to set it. I probably still will in this video just because I always set all my concealers. This concealer on the Colourpop website is $6. It did come out to like $11 for me just because this was the only thing I bought, and the shipping is $5, so keep that in mind, but still even $11 for a concealer is pretty decent. And as of right now it is out of stock. They do keep doing restocks, so keep an eye out for those on their Instagram. I wore a very natural skin-like foundation today just because I want to see what kind of coverage this has. I do have like a little bit of breakouts still peeking through. Also, the foundation I'm wearing is like the most skin-like foundation I have ever used, so if you guys want a video on that, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this now. I think I'm gonna do maybe some check-ins or maybe just one check-in later at the end of the day. Off the bat, the wand is so soft, and this seems like a little bit of product goes a very long way, so I'm not gonna dip it back in. I'm just gonna be very careful. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out the under eyes first before applying like to my nose or chin or anything, just because I don't know how quickly it dries. Wow, no joke, you guys, that blended out so easy. It looks so flawless and not cakey at all under the eyes. I think I'm really gonna like this. I'm gonna go ahead and apply to my chin, and I'm gonna do this little breakout just like a little bit on top. I can totally see how this can be used for no makeup days because this blends in so flawlessly that if you were wearing no makeup and you just wanted to dot it on a little bit in places, this would blend into your skin very nicely. I do see a little bit of creasing into my fine lines, which I get with basically any concealer anyway, so I definitely would set this. And I like that even though it's matte, it doesn't look dry. I also wouldn't call it like a full coverage concealer. I mean, it did do very well at concealing my blemishes, but like a tiny bit of it can peek through. But I think that's just because it's so skin-like and like natural looking while still providing coverage. I'm gonna take my Coty Airspun powder with my sponge and just go ahead and set, because it definitely creases on me. I know they said that it's like crease proof, but I can definitely tell that if you don't set it with powder, it will crease. My skin totally looks blurred and like airbrushed in the areas where I applied the concealer, which is so cool. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and so far, honestly, I am loving this concealer. A majority of the time when I wear this super skin-like foundation, as soon as I apply a concealer, that takes away that natural skin-like look. But I feel like with this concealer, my skin still looks like skin. I also noticed that this didn't cling to my dry patches. Some of my breakouts are a little bit drier and it didn't accentuate that at all. So all those things are great, but the main test is gonna be longevity, because it doesn't matter how great this concealer is if it doesn't last. I don't know how long I'm gonna be wearing this today because I think we might have plans to go swimming later, but I will definitely do a check-in close to the end of whenever I'm wearing this, just to kind of see how it lasted and if it broke apart or started looking weird. So far I didn't notice it oxidizing at all either, which is great. So I'm gonna go run some errands and get some stuff done, and I'll check back in with you guys later. Okay, so I just finished up running errands. I didn't get a chance to do any check-ins, but this is gonna have to be more of a first impressions than a review, simply because I've only had this on for about 2 hours and I'm about to go swimming, so I'm not gonna get a full day wear test. I'm sure by the time I edit and upload this, I will have worn it another time, so I'll definitely leave those details in the description box about like how long it wore and stuff like that. I will mention mentioned that it did seem to crease a little bit more while I was out. Nothing major. I was able to pat it out. So I'm not sure if that was from me not setting it good or just from the concealer. I'll have to test that again more. Overall, I think it's really nice. It's definitely more on the natural side. It's not going to be like your Tarte Shape Tape full coverage. If you have really major dark circles, it won't cover all of it probably, unless you layer it. I haven't tested layering it either. Sorry guys, I'm like not giving you much to go off of, but that was my first impression of the Colourpop concealer. It definitely was not horrible, and if you've been thinking of purchasing it, I think it's well worth the $6. Like I said, I'll leave more follow-up details in the description box, so go ahead and check there if you want to know how long it wore. Oh, also a little life update. We are moving at the end of this month. We haven't found a new place yet, but we do have to be out of this one by the end of the month. So I've been pretty busy with that and finding a new place and starting to pack and stuff. So just to let you guys know, there probably will only be like one more video in this space with this backdrop. I mean, I'll definitely have a spot in the new place to film. I'm not gonna stop filming, but this little space that I'm in is actually a walk-in closet, and it happens to have a window with natural lighting, and it's like a perfect little size for all of my stuff. So it's gonna be a little bittersweet to leave this behind. It was kind of my little sanctuary. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys a little update and heads up that what you see behind me in my YouTube videos will be changing soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little first impressions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!